So we are a couple months away, plus a few weeks to August camp. What still concerns you the most about this team?
What still concerns me most the tight end room. The tight end room is really it isn't that good at all. Cam McDonald, he's a returning starter. He's brought back limited production to say the least. We had a tight end in Wilson last year from UCLA, a transfer. Jordan Wilson, he was a really big guy and did a lot of good things in regards to the blocking schemes that FSU and Mike Norvell want to run. We don't have a tight end two like that on the roster right now. So tight end is probably my biggest concern with this team going forward. The room just isn't that good at all. In the 3 to 4 practices I saw for myself this spring, it was by far the worst unit on the field. So the tight end room is one of my biggest concerns, and just want to see how the O line looks moving forward. I know we brought in some transfers. Want to see how they get the new terminology, new system, because as an offensive lineman, that's one of the biggest learning gaps when you go from one offense to another is just the terminology in which the offensive coordinator speaks, the offensive line speaks. It's a different language that those guys speak. So I'm interested to see how fall camp, how all of that gels together with the offensive line, because if we can protect Jordan Travis and those transfer receivers live up to their potential and do some of the things that they did at their previous schools, the offense should be pretty good going forward. So if the receivers can step up, offense can line the gel, they can be looking pretty good. The defense, I have no concerns about at all. Those guys, I think this is going to be one of the top defenses in the ACC, without a doubt. You bring back your Robert Cooper, Fabian Levy, your two defensive tackles. Bringing those guys back was really huge just for the program because they had draftable grades. You bring those guys back. Jammie Robinson, your all ACC safety. Amarian Cooper, who was a true freshman last year at cornerback, started the second half of the season. I feel like he's going to be one of the dominant cornerbacks in the ACC within this year and next year. I think he's going to year 3, probably a first round or second round draft pick. He's that good. Just seeing him in the spring practices, he looked amazing. You bring back Jammie Robinson again, like I said, all ACC corner transfers from South Carolina. He's going to be contending for All American honors this year, Thorpe Award honors, 90 tackles, 4 interceptions. He's a gamer. And you bring in Tatum Bethune, linebacker from UCF. He was a 100 tackle guy at UCF. He's a senior. Can bring depth to that position unit and help mentor Kalen Deloach, who was a sophomore last year, who I feel like he was our best linebacker and really stood out down the stretch of the season. So you're getting another year of learning for Kalen Deloach, and I think the sky's the limit for that defense. They're going to be one of the best defenses in the ACC for sure.